Hello there, very good evening everyone. Am I visible and audible to everyone here? Just give me a minute. Yes, in the chat box if I'm visible and audible to everyone. Alright. Alright, thank you very much for confirming. Awesome. Awesome, great. Super. Okay, good. So how are you guys doing? How is everyone here doing? Would love to know. How is everyone here doing? Remember what I told you yesterday, what you give, you receive. So go ahead, let me know. How are you doing? Awesome, excellent, great. What else? Good, great, excellent. Fantastic, better, good. Superb. Great to hear your responses. Enjoying everything. I'm sure that's for sure. All right, great but viral fever. No worries. I'm sure that will come down. Fabulous. Okay. So what I wanted to ask you was, how was your day today different? What in comparison to yesterday was different about the day today? What was different today? Woke up early, all right, energetic, felt a bit more active, refreshed, fine. Can we explain a little bit on that? Felt more charged, detox tea, got more work done, great feeling because of tea, productive, thinking good, trying to catch up. Positive frame of mind, wonderful. No, not tired. Detox tea was good. What else? How did meditation help you today? Meditation and detox tea made a lot of difference. Alright, wake up early. I'm responsible for my health. Awesome. Was consciously watching. Okay, which 5 years consuming? Okay, could not meditate. No worries. Try. Amazing initial info. Alright. Okay. All right, superb, wonderful. That's really great to see. So what is today called? What is the day today called? What is the day today called? It's called the Talks Day, right? It's called the Talks Day. Now before I go into that, I would like to know, what is our focus? Let me know in the chat box, what is our focus? Where do we focus? We focus on a zillion different diseases, or do we focus on one thing that is called your health? Do let me know in the chat box. There are 353 people here other than me. Let me know in the chat box. I want each and every one of you to open the chat box, type an answer if that is your health that you're going to focus on. Superb guys, superb. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your responses. Super. Really great to see that. Just give me a moment. Alright. Thank you. Very good. That's really inspiring to see, guys. Wonderful. Alright. So let me bring the presentation on for the day. Are you able to see my screen? That says your body's ability to heal is greater than anybody has ever permitted you to believe. Yes, I hope. Okay. All right. Great. How many of you think that this is true? We're starting day 2 with another quote. How many of you here think that this is absolutely true? True. All right. Great. Now, when I was in college, okay, I've had the privilege of being in one of the best colleges in India. It's about 100-year-old college with the best teachers in Kerala, best Ayurveda teachers in Kerala being in one place. Okay. Now, one of our teachers, his name is Dr. Sethu, and he came to a class one day in our first year, and this is probably what oriented us in the right direction. You know, your body, has anybody seen a pendulum clock? You've all seen that, right? A pendulum clock? You've all seen a pendulum clock, haven't we? Yes, in the chat box if you have, I'm sure, right? And like some of us might have the privilege of having one at home, right? Where we key it and it runs for almost a week. Right? That's how the one at my home is. So now, our body is just like the pendulum of that clock. It knows what is a center. It knows what it means to be normal, right? It knows what it means to be normal, and every time it goes from the normal, it knows its way back. How many of you believe that? That your body knows its way back given the right environment, right? Given the right environment, it knows its way back. The only thing what he taught us as doctors, you would do, your body knows the way back. You're not doing some magic. You're just helping the body come back to its normalcy. That's all what doctors do. Nothing much. Your body is the one that heals, right? We believe that medicines heal, doctors heal. No, your body heals itself. It's that inherent, inherent drive of your body to come back to normal, and your body's ability to heal is far greater than anyone has ever permitted you to believe. And if you want to learn more about belief and how powerful that is, there's a book called The Biology of Belief. If you want to read it, it's called The Biology of Belief, written by Bruce Lipton. His name is Bruce Lipton. Lipton chai, that Bruce. Bruce Lipton, The Biology of Belief. When you believe in something, each and every cell in your body, each and every essence of your existence wants to make that happen. That is, it starts vibrating in a fashion, each and every cell in your body starts vibrating in a fashion that you would go in the direction that you're thinking about or you're believing in. So your focus on health coupled with your belief in health. How many of you here believe in the fact that this system that you're going to be on is going to work for you? Type believe in the chat box if you believe that this system that you're going to go through is going to work for you, because the first thing that you need inside you is belief, right? Belief in yourself, belief in the system, and when that happens, you will see that there is no other way but to come back to normalcy, to come back to your blissful self, right? So with this thought and with this firm belief that you are spot on where you need to be, right? Let's start the talks today. This is what we're going to do today. A quick recap of whatever we did yesterday, quickly, right? There's a powerful process that we all need to be, we all want to have in our heads. 2, we'll do a talks quiz, a toxicity quiz. I think it's already there in the workbook. And how many of you have already completed it? Me in the chat box if you already completed it. Some of you, I usually get these responses that some of you have already done it. Okay, if you have not, we'll go through it. Don't worry. Okay, good. If you have done it, great. All right. Now, not done, no worries. हम लोग करेंगे ना साथ में. Don't worry. Okay. So that is the second part of this session today. We'll have about 10 minutes to finish that. And the third one is the 5E gut reset system that you can start right away today. Right? You're going to start it right away, so that by the time you reach day 5, you'll already have started seeing some results. Right? So that is going to be step 3. And there are about 409 people here. If you guys decide to stick on till the end, right, I'm going to give you a mastermind on Triphala. Okay, a mastermind on Triphala, which is a 1 hour long session, is going to be a bonus for everybody who sticks on till the end. So let's do a quick recap. Okay, we're going to do a quick recap. Now, we saw yesterday that we all want tricks and tips, right? But what we failed to realize is that we need a process, right? A 3-step process that can help you reach wherever you want if followed right. So if anybody can remember, out of the 3-step process, what is number 1? What is number 1? I'm not going to show it on the screen now. I'll show it. Empty your cup. Yes. Empty your cup. Empty your cup. That's the first thing that we do. Let me bring it on screen. Just give me a moment. Right? You empty your cup. We might have a lot of beliefs. We might have a lot of preconceived notions. So when you feel that somebody is talking sense, let go of all that and bring your entire attention to where it is most needed so that you can derive the maximum out of what is being delivered. So that is number one. And there are different ways in which we learn things. There are n number of ways in which we can learn things. And have you seen children pick up language? Do we teach them language? Yes or no? Do they learn their mother tongue? Right? They just mirror you. Right? Right? So the best way to learn or the best way to absorb is to mirror. If you want to be in the state of vibration that I am in, right? All you need to do is to start mirroring me. And just by being here and absorbing that energy, you will see that you're able to mirror. How many of you are able to see it? How many of you are able to feel it? That being here, being in this energy of people who all are focusing on their health, you're already starting to feel that your body is vibrating differently. Right? So it happens. That is how we learn. So the first thing that you do is to let go of any preconceived notions. Some of you might feel it, some of you might not. That's normal. Okay, that's how we humans are. Okay, if you don't feel it, thank you so much for being so honest here. Right, great. All right, so that is number one. Number two is discover the real you. That is what you're going to do today. For the next 10 minutes, you're going to do that. Okay, but you're going to discover what is happening inside you. And once you are given a process, just follow it. Okay, you know that there are 5 elements that put you in trouble. When you have a process for each and every element, just follow it, nothing else to do. All right, great. Now these are the 5 reasons or the 5 elements that put you in the place where you are right now. Improper food, wrong usage of liquids, poor digestion, shallow breathing, and a toxic environment. Right? Proper food, wrong usage of liquids, poor digestion, shallow breathing, and a toxic environment. These are the 5 reasons or the 5 elements that go wrong. Now today is the day that you start understanding how toxic you are. But before I tell you this, we are very, very, I consider myself, Lakshmi, very, very lucky. The reason for that is, how many of you thought twice before coming into this workshop? You took some time to decide to come in for this workshop. Type me in the chat box. Would love to know. Right? All right. I'm sure that at least we have, say, about 500 people here. Let's assume. I'm sure that there have been at least 5,000 people who have seen the post on Facebook or on. Now, you coming in for this workshop was not just your decision, right? We believe that me and Lakshmi, when we went to college to learn Ayurveda, we understood that we're learning something divine, right? And we saw that the impact that it could have on the lives of people when used right. So we are lucky, yes. So it is our responsibility as well to help people who might be in need. So the Talks Quiz tool that you have with you, you can definitely let your family members, your friends go through it so that they also are able to understand what they are going through. How many of you are going to share it with your friends and family? Me in the chat box if you're going to share the Talks Quiz with your friends and family so they also get to know how this is, right? And also if you wish that they take up the Gut Reset workshop, please, right? Please do that as well. I would be very happy sharing the link towards the end of this session. All right. So please share the Talks Quiz with your friends and family so they are also able to understand what is the level of toxicity that they have. All right. So let's go. Now let's go and understand how toxic you are. Right? Metabolically toxic you are. Okay. So open the 5E Tox scoring on page number 6. Open it on page number 6. Let me also bring in the workbook on screen so that I'm able to quickly explain to you. Workbook, just give me a moment. Okay, so this is going to be the point scale for you guys. Okay, this is going to be the point scale. I'll quickly help you understand how this is going to go. So here in the pages that come after this page, right, after page 6, whatever comes after that, you will see, right, you will see this. Okay, digestive tract, mind, all these. So what you're going to do is, and there is a column for score here. You can see the score. So what you're going to do is, I'll take an example and let you know. Okay, I'm not asking you to, give me your scores. Either say you're going to do it on your own. But let me quickly explain how this works. So if you think that, let's say for example's sake, I'm going to take up constipation just so that you guys can understand. Okay. The ebook was shared in the WhatsApp group, right? The ebook was shared in the WhatsApp group. It will be there, right? Just check the chat, you will find it. Okay. Now I'll ask the team to share it once again. So here you can see, let's take the case of constipation. Now, if you have never had constipation in your life, right? Score 0. If you occasionally have it, right? If you have a vada pav or a pav bhaji, sometimes you will occasionally have it, and aisa hota hai ki, you have pav bhaji in the evening and next day morning it's like a bit tight, thoda tight, right? And you occasionally have it and the effect is not severe. Now you will score 2 that if you occasionally have vada pav, the next day morning it's a bit difficult, that you'll have to really squeeze it out, right? Now 3 is you frequently have it. It is there with you. Constipation is there, but it is not very severe, right? You have to put in your feelings there. What do you feel about it? Okay. And 4 is you frequently have it and the effect is really severe, that you're constantly constipated. So depending on that, you need to write. If you have never felt, yeah, this is very basic, right? Very, very basic. So put it out there, right? The whole workshop is very basic. Rishikesh, right? It's very simple. It's very basic. Health is actually very basic, right? So nausea and vomiting, diarrhea. So just keep scoring it and write down the total score of that particular page there. Here, okay? So similarly, you'll have very many pages. Just put in your scores there. And at the end, I want you to total everything from all the pages and write it here. Okay? I want to total everything and write it on page number 16. Out of, chhod do. Forget out of. Right? Don't give me your scores yet. My friends, please. Right? Forget the scores out of. You just have to score all these and write the total score at the end. That's all. So write down what you feel right now, Sonia, right? If you have had some sickness in the past, don't go into that frame of mind and write it. Okay. What you feel right now. This is right now, Abhika, right? Yeah. You should do all the pages right now, Lalita. Yes. Sugreem, we would do that. Okay. It will come up in the WhatsApp group. Let me check. I'll ask my team to share it. Okay. Sugreem, I'll do that. If anybody can share it, anybody has it with them on their laptop or something. Ajay bhai, you write your feeling, Ajay. Right? You write your feeling. Score each and every symptom that you see here, 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Right? You don't have to disclose your scores right now. I'll tell you, Kamalini. Right? I'll tell you. Poor physical coordination. That is, you are not able to coordinate yourself well. Right? You have problems while you walk. You feel that you're a bit disoriented, stuff like that. No, you're not able to coordinate your physical body well. Does it happen every day or is it occasional? No, you need to score that. If you have any doubts in some of these questions, you can post it. What's the difference between faintness? So fainting is like you would completely like faint, but dizziness is like that feeling where you are feeling that you might fall, but you won't. Like fainting is you're going off at times. Okay. Thank you, Hemant. There you go. Hemant has shared it for us. Thank you so much, Hemant, for that. Right. Sugrim, you can find it in the chat box. Okay. Sugrim, did you get that? Please check. Oh, it has come directly to me. So, no. Hemant, can you just give me a moment? Hemant, can you post it for everyone? I think you've just posted it to me. So if you can do that. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Just a moment. Yeah, there you go. Hemant has posted it. Thank you. I've done it as well. Right. Thank you. Questions. Out of 10, should we score? No, Asha. Right? You're going to score based on this 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. What do you feel is the right score for that particular symptom? You score it there. Anupama, whatever you feel, write it there. It is your, irrespective of whether you are on a medicine or not, what is your feeling about it right now? For example, let's say that you are on a sleeping pill, right? And you face constipation. So right now the constipation is there. So you would score it accordingly, right? To consider the stomach pain during periods. You can do that. Yashwanti, you can do that. Yes. Slurred speech is like, your speech is not clear. That kind of a speech where it is not clear. You got another 5 minutes to complete, guys. Right? Or else you can do it in the evening also, that is fine. This is just to make sure that if there is something that is not clear for you, I would like to clarify that. Should be filled till what page number? Amit, you see page number 16. Right? Here is where you write the score. So you need to finish it till then. Water retention is your body. Yeah, fill all. Yes. Water retention is where your body is holding a lot of water and you're feeling, bloated. As in, say you put socks on, you put your socks on, and there's a very clear rim in your shin bone when you put it, right? And someday it might not be there, someday it might be there. Check whether your body is holding water. Right? That is an indication of water retention. Right? Got it. Chest pain and heart section. So do you feel that when you exert yourself a little bit, do you feel a chest pain or something? Right? Anita, great. Keep your scores. Wonderful. You finished it. Great. Right. Mosmi, you have rapid heartbeat problem due to anxiety. I'm on medication. So I would recommend you to write that you have heartbeat, rapid heartbeat. Yes, you are on medication. Yes, that is what is keeping you normal, right? So you need to consider that also a little bit. How can I score and diagnose depression? You don't do you feel depressed from time to time? Is it a regular occurrence or is it something that happens occasionally? Think about that, right? Sheet 16 is the total. What is flushing or hot flushes? So, there are times for some that you feel that there is a lot of heat in your body, you sweat, suddenly that happens, irrespective of what climate it is. Some people who go through, what is that called? Menopause generally have that, something like that. Okay. Water retention is, you feel that there's a lot of water in your body. In the morning, you're feeling fine. After a while, you feel that your dress is getting tight during the day. This is one indication of water retention. There'll be swelling in your legs, face. No problem, Sharmila. If it is not there, don't score them. Insomnia is lack of sleep, Kapil. Faintness is where chakkarana kind of a situation. Poor physical, I think I answered that. The apathy means lack of interest to do something. Any cure? Meeta, this is not a consultation session, please. Right? We are here for a workshop, not for a consultation session. All right. So if you've got anything specific, you can reach out to the you can reach out on Instagram, or I think that's mentioned in the workbook that you have. All right. Why I'm being very, very clear about this is because this is a uniform. This has to be a uniform experience for everyone, right? Poor physical coordination. Your gait is not very, the walk that you have is not well coordinated. For example, another poor physical coordination is you want to put a thread into sui dhaga, right? Whatever you do, you're not able to do. It requires good amount of physical coordination, right? You suffer much from constipation, put it in that scoring. All right. All right. Great. Super. So whatever scores you got, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into perspective, right? Tomorrow for you, right? To exactly what happens because of these scorings that you get, what is actually happening in your system, right? You'll get to see what happens in your system based on the score, right? How if you want to see that? What is happening in your system based on the score? Yes, me in the chat box, right? Right. Tomorrow is a science day, GQ day, right? You will discover your gut quotients. So what is water retention? I think I mentioned that, Vijay. And chest congestion is there's a lot of phlegm in your chest. Your breathing is not easy, that kind of a situation, right? So what you do is you write down the date and your score. This is what you do here. Okay. And this is your interpretation. And tomorrow I'll make it very clear for you, right? How to work with this. Just understand this, right? Just understand this, that if your score is below 10, means you have optimal toxicity. Right? That is there for almost everyone. Means it will be there in today's world, right? If you have mild toxicity, which is between 10 and 50, it is moderate. It is 50 and 100. And if it is above 100, it is something that is really severe. If you are anywhere above 40, and I'll tell you the reason why tomorrow. If you are anywhere above 40, you would have got a very, very good reason, right? Why you should reset your gut. You've got a very, very good reason why you should go ahead and just give me a moment. Okay. Have you got a better why now? And why you should do this, right? It is there on the workbook. How many of you got a clear why? How many of you are able to quantitatively realize what I didn't score it for you, did I? You did it, right? You did it for yourself, right? You did the scoring yourself. Now you know that there is a very, very strong reason why you should do it, right? There's a very, very binge eating is you can't stop eating, right? Now you have a very, very, very strong reason to do the gut reset. Type me in the chat box. Anybody here who has got a strong reason, me in the chat box, please. Right? If you really feel it, I want you guys to respond, right? Please do respond. We are here in an interactive workshop, right? Awesome. Wonderful. It feels really great, you know? Feels really great when you get that feedback as well. It makes sure that I'm able to give you the best, right? Super. Now we've got a very, very strong reason to, and you've got a very strong need to fix it. Okay. And everybody, gut means your entire digestive system. Everybody here, Cicely, it's not to know about your health. You're here to transform your health, by the way. How many of you are here to transform? Not just know. Knowing se kuch nahi hota, bhai. Right? Knowing se kuch nahi hota. You need to work with it. You need to work and make sure that you're out of the waters, right? Out of troubled waters. And transformation begins by targeting your biochemistry. You saw yesterday that your biochemistry is the major reason why you're here today. And your transformation begins when you start targeting your biochemistry. you need to do it with the right biochemical tools. Now, let me give you some perspective. Let me give you some perspective. Let's say that you have a brand new Mercedes Benz. How many of you can already see it? Me in the chat box, if you can already see a brand new Mercedes Benz that you've just bought. All right. Okay, great. A brand new Mercedes Benz. And now you are going on a drive. Okay, you go on a drive in that brand new Merc, right? And awesome, Himani, we just bought. Congratulations, Badayo, right? So you go out, and I think you'll be able to relate to this. So you go out and it breaks down. Just as you cross the city, it breaks down, right? And I really hope it doesn't happen to you, Money, right? And then you open the hood, right? And you find that the tools to repair the car are of a Maruti 800, right? The tools in the car are of a Maruti 800. Will you be able to repair the Merc with the Maruti 800? The tools of a Maruti 800? No, right? No. Now I'll bring it into perspective for you guys. Just take a look at this, right? You have a biochemical problem, right? How many of you agree to the fact that you feel that there is a biochemical problem? There is a small problem with your chemistry, right? Inside you, there's a small problem with your biochemistry inside. Now, you are trying to solve these biochemical problems with chemicals that you pop in the form of pills every single day. What you need is the right biochemical tool, and the best biochemical tool that you can have is the 5 elements. When you know how to work with your 5 elements, right? When you know how to work with your 5 elements, you will see that you're able to come out of any problems that you have right now, right? And you'll be able to heal all your health problems, be it weight gain, be it thyroid problems, be it joint inflammations, be it depression, diabetes, whatever. When you know how to work with your 5 elements, you will see that you're able to come out of it. There is no mystery. There's no magic. And there's no mystery and there is no magic. It's going to be pure science. Now, I want all of you to come out of the Talks quiz. Right? Type out Nalini. If you have that question, Cancer 2, I want you to go and search for metabolic theory of cancer. Okay, Nalini, metabolic. Type out in the chat box if you're out of the Talks quiz. I want all of you to come out of it, right? It is addictive. All right. Now, there is something which is called the metabolic theory of cancer, which came up in the 1920s. Okay. I wanted to go ahead and read that. Okay. I want to go ahead and read that. All right. So, no mystery, no magic. It's going to be pure science that we're going to discuss from here on. Now, the only thing that you need to do, okay, the only thing that you constantly need to do is to actually repeat. Okay, the only thing that helps us, because we are all creatures of habit. How many of you believe that we are all creatures of habit? Incept, the interpretation will come in tomorrow. Okay, how many of you believe that we are creatures of habit? What does he do differently? What does he do differently? Right? You know him, right? He's an Indian Grandmaster, one of the youngest. And what does he do differently? What he does is he repeats the moves of the masters. It's not only the fact that he did it every day, he used to repeat the master strokes of the masters. Right? He used to do that. And when you make gut habits, things that you do consistently, when you bring in gut habits, habits that heal your gut, habits that transform your gut, when you bring those into your everyday things, I'm going to tell you a set of habits that you do every day. When you bring that, into your life, you will see that you become a grandmaster at health. How many of you want to become grandmasters? Type GM in the chat box if you want to become a grandmaster when it comes to health, right? And it is only and only possible through habits. It's not that you do once and forget. नहीं, उससे कुछ नहीं होता. When it comes to health, it is about consistency. It is definitely about developing habits, and it will become very, very easy for you, right? And you need habits in all these 5 elements, right? You need to become a master at all these 5 elements. Ready, guys? Ready? Ready for the 5 elements? The 5E gut reset system is this, right? All right, let's go. So first and foremost thing is that you'll find that the earth element is the first thing that you will see, right? Earth element is the first thing that you will see, which will be discussed on diet day, which is day 4. Okay, because you need to understand what your prakriti is to understand the food part of it. So we'll be discussing that on day 4. Clear, guys? Day 4 is all about this. Clear? Type clear in the chat box. The earth element is going to be discussed on day 4. Okay, discussed on day 4. Day 4 is live only, Shiva. Day 4 is live only, right? It's a policy that we have. It's a live only session, right? Now, the next one is the water element, and it revolves around the detox tea. Okay, detox tea. I want you all to open page number. Guys, come out of the Tox quiz. Okay, we are well over that right now. Come out of the Tox quiz, please. Right, you'll be missing out a lot otherwise. You'll have to watch the recordings otherwise. By the way, okay. Now, I want you to write these down. I'll explain it as well. How? The video is shared already, right? Earth element is the food, right? Earth element is a food. How? The video is shared. Type clear in the chat box if it is clear that the video is shared for Tox quiz. Yes. Yes. Right? A link would be there in the promo that was already shared. Yeah? Video shared, correct? Clear. Now, when to do it, when to have it is during the day. Why am I asking you to write this down? Is because I want you to be very clear that the detox tea has to be used only during the day and not at night. Finish your detox tea by 6 p.m. Right? So you'll be making about 1 liter of detox tea. Finish it before 6 p.m. Because if you use it after 6 p.m., you'll be urinating a lot at night, which you don't want. Right? You can drink it for as long as you wish. And the quantity is 40 to 50 ml shots that you're going to take. Small amounts of tea. You would have seen Chinese people drinking tea, right? They take small amounts. Because you want this to be there in your system. ऐसा नहीं है कि एक मग्गा एकदम घटक लिया सुबह and you're like, you feel that you're fine till the night. No, it doesn't work that way, right? So make sure that you are, right? Make sure that you're taking it throughout the day. And 40 to 50 ml number of times, 20 times, so that it is taken day long. Okay. Additions. Don't add anything for now. The initial phases, don't add anything. Right? You have it throughout the day and it is taken hot. Watch the video, right? It is taken hot. Right? You can store it in a flask and take it throughout the day. Okay? Cool. Now, if you have a diagnosed kidney problem, please make sure that you either reduce the quantity or please do consult your doctor as well before you take it. Very simple, right? And remember that these are 3 things that we constantly use in our masalas. It's not rocket science. That they are there for your digestion. Okay, so make sure that you take it throughout the day. Don't add anything. Write these down, right? Let's move on to the next one, right? It is for 1 liter that the recipe was shared, right? 4 cups, 250 ml each, 4 cups, right? All right. Okay, every day. This is a regular habit that you're going to cultivate. This is a regular habit that you're going to cultivate. Store it in a thermos flask and take it throughout the day. It is on page number 20, right? It is on page number 20. Ashish, you can take it, no problem. Right? Don't replace water with this. I'll tell you this on day 5. How much water to consume. Okay, I'll tell you on day 5. Day 5 it is going to come up. All right. So now the next one is the fire element. Next page. Right. Next is the fire element. Go to page number. Just I'm not going to check the chat box for now, guys. Right. Go to page number. Open page number 21. Okay. Open page number 21. Now, how to take it? We are discussing about Triphala. How many of you here have heard of Triphala? Not heard of Triphala. Sorry. Type no in the chat box if you have not heard of Triphala. No in the chat box if you have not heard of Triphala. That is okay. Triphala, right? Triphala. Rishikesh, yes. So Triphala is a combination of 3 herbs, which is known to be a daily rejuvenator. Okay. Triphala is known to be a daily rejuvenator. So you are going to take only small amounts of it. Everybody can tolerate that, right? We are taking so much pesticides, so much junk in a day, right? I'll tell you, Sharmila, I'm coming to it, right? We are taking so much junk in a day as compared to that 1 gram of Triphala can actually save you. How many of you are ready to take 1 gram of Triphala every day? Me in the chat box. Yeah, screen sharing has gone off. Yes. Ask me at the end how to give Triphala to kids. I'll tell you at the end of the session. Okay. 1 gram. I'll tell you company brand Sabara. Don't worry. Right. It suits any body type. It is, it's formulated in such a way that it can suit any body type. Right. It doesn't dry up your intestine. Right. Now, you take, how much do you take? 1 gram in half a glass of warm water. 1 gram in half a glass of warm water. I'm coming to that. Can we give it to kids at the end of the session? I'll tell you. Relax. Okay. Focus on this right now. Focus on writing down this. 1 gram in half a glass of warm water. When do you take it? You take it at bedtime. Okay. You take it at bedtime. What is the quantity to take? 1 gram or 3 pinches. Very simple. It's going to be 1 gram or 3 pinches. Number of times, just once a day. You're just going to take 1 gram. Right? Warm water. And additions, if you want to add anything, I will tell you on day 5 how you can improve its efficiency. I'll tell you on day 5. Where to buy? We have a shop where you can buy it from. That is your choice. We have ensured that we give you a source for the stuff that we use at home. If you want to get it from there, it's totally your choice. There are lots of other options that you can choose from. But the one where we have, these are things that we use at home, we have checked its quality. Okay. I cannot comment for anybody else, any other pharmacy. You can very well go out and try them. No worries. You can take them along with statins as well. So you can buy it from there. We ensure that the batch is always fresh. We don't keep anything for more than 2 months in our inventory. It goes off. We prepare only small amount and it is, it is shipped off before it hits 1.5 months, right? And I would really recommend you to take, warm water is necessary. Recommend you to take in the form of powder because that is the best thing that you can do, right? So take 1 gram. That is the only thing that you need. Now, Triphala is known to heal non-healing ulcers on the body. If there are ulcers on the body, say your legs, diabetic people usually develop, right? If you have those kind of ulcers, Triphala helps you heal it. So imagine what it can do inside your body. It is that effective. So take it every day. Half glass, 1 gram in half a glass of water. When you take it at bedtime, warm water, my friend Ramesh, 1 gram or 3 pinches, number of times 1. I'll tell you a few additions on day 5 during the live session. Okay. And where to buy it? You can get it here. Right. Now, scrub. Okay. Scrub is the second thing that you do. I'll tell you 5 things that the scrub can do. Okay. I'm going to tell you 5 things that the scrub can do. The scrub can take away all the dead skin from your body. I'll tell you how to scrub and all that. Relax. Right. It will help you cleanse your body of the unwanted dead skin. Second, it helps you reduce your fat. 3, it helps you improve your blood circulation. 4, it helps you improve your immunity. And 5, it helps you improve your digestion. These are the 5 reasons why you should scrub every day. You scrub every part of your body below your neck. Below your neck. You have some problems on your skin, you can avoid those areas, but every other area you can do it. If you have questions, right? If you have questions, right? If you have questions, I'll answer them at the end. If you put it up on the form that is there on the workbook, check out your workbook. In the guidelines, in the last section, there is a form, right? Post it there. Those questions would be answered. Okay. 5 reasons why you should scrub. It scrubs off dead skin, right? It helps you reduce fat. It improves your blood circulation. It improves your immunity and it improves your digestion. Okay. Now, how to scrub? Scrub each and every part of your body below your neck. When to scrub? Just before your bath. What is a material that can be used? Inja or vetiver. These are fibers. Inja is also called nigunja. Right? In Sanskrit, it is called nigunja. So nigunja or vetiver can be used. You will get it on the shop if you wish. Right? We have good quality inja there, which comes from a good place. So you can use that. That is your choice, or you'll get it on the internet also. Vetiver or khas can be used. Scrub powder, there are few powders that can be used, right? And also Triphala can also be used on the skin. It is very good for your skin, right? Inja is not equal to Triphala. No, it is an alternative. Nalini, it's an alternative that is given. You do it once, right? You do it once, and where to buy, I've given you the link. If you wish, you can get it from there. Now, no, Inja is not coir. No, coir has very limited medicinal value, but Inja has got medicinal value, right? Neck se niche, gardan se niche. How long is your neck, my friend? Gardan se niche, right? Now, these are the things that you can use for your scrub. It can either be a wet scrub or it can be a dry scrub, right? You can either do a wet scrub or a dry scrub, but do it before your bath. Okay, do it before your bath. 5 to 7 minutes before your bath, it should be sufficient. Now, the air element. Right now, don't use plastic stuff, use something like Inja or vetiver. These are really good. Okay, now there are 2 breathing techniques that is called the conscious breathing. One is the conscious breathing and 2 is the life points breath work. Okay, page number 23. Conscious breathing is a very, very simple exercise in which you sit down and become more conscious about your breath. Like what you do in the meditation in the morning, where initially I would ask you to just concentrate on your breathing and watch it slow down. Similarly, what we do is we take the time to become conscious of your breath. Why? Because it is a one thing that you would do from your birth till your death. And it is the only connecting link between your physical body and your higher consciousness. So when you completely focus on your breath, and with every inhalation, you say to yourself that you're inhaling, and with every exhalation, you say to yourself that you're exhaling. And if you practice this in different times of your day, you will see that you're becoming more centered, you're becoming more relaxed, and you'll feel more blissful and more happy throughout the day. So, conscious breathing is one thing that can calm yourself down and help your system become more clean. The air element, if you want to transform your air element, the first thing that you start with is conscious breathing. And tomorrow, during the live session, and it is tomorrow at the end, we'll do the life points breath work. And we'll be doing the life points breath work. And in that life points breath work, we will take you from whatever state you are in right now to a very calm, peaceful state in under 2 minutes. How many of you want to do that? In 2 minutes, you want to go to the deepest points of you. Me in the chat box if you want that. And we're going to do it once live tomorrow and once live on day 5. Okay? In less than 3 minutes, you will reach your deepest points of your system. And conscious breathing is something that you can do consciously throughout the day. It is a very simple process where you breathe in, you breathe out, you breathe in, you breathe out. And every time you breathe in, you say to yourself that you're inhaling, being completely conscious of your breath. And as you exhale, you say to yourself that you're exhaling. We are not doing it today, iPhone. We are doing it tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. Right? There is a time for everything. Right? And we're doing it tomorrow and it's going to be live only. There'll be no recording. So you want to experience that, come down live tomorrow. All right. So this is going to be the life points breath work tomorrow. And conscious breathing is something that you can do constantly. You can breathe in as deep as you wish. The next one is the space element. How many of you here feel that, right? iPhone, this is how the program is structured, right? This is how the program is structured, right? Breakpoint tomorrow. Don't worry, Sujata. We are coming to it tomorrow. Now, how many of you here find it difficult to sleep? I've got trouble sleeping. Me in the chat box. All right. Do you want to sleep? Hey, sleep in the chat box if you want to sleep. All right, let's see. All right. So this is because when you sleep well, when you're rested well, right? When you're rested well, you'll see that you're able to go into a deep state of calm. Okay. And your day will be really, really well. So for that, this is what we recommend. Okay. You do something which is called the Pada Bhingam or the foot massage. Open page 25 and write it down. Pada Bhingam or the foot massage. Now, how to do it is the first and foremost thing. You massage from heel to toe on your feet, right? You do a foot massage. You're going to do a foot massage. You massage from your heel to your toe. Okay. You're going to massage from your heel to your toe. When to do it? When to do it? You do it at bedtime. When do you do it? You do it at bedtime. Before you go to sleep, you do it. I'm not looking at the chat box for now, guys. Some reason. You do it at bedtime. And now what material can be used? It is called the Shata Dhauta Grita. Now, what is Shata Dhauta Grita? See, there are multiple things that you can use for foot massage. You can use any oil. You can use certain creams. But the best results that we have seen is with Shata Dhauta Grita. And I'll tell you what it is. what it does is it increases more than any material that we have seen. Anything that we have seen, Shatadhodagrita is known to increase the secretion of a hormone which is called melatonin, which is very important for your sleep. Another way to increase melatonin is to reduce the lights in your room, not to get yourself exposed to blue light. All these are options. But doing a regular foot massage with this thing called Shatadhodagrita is known to generate the maximum amount of melatonin and giving you a very, very peaceful sleep. Now, Shatadhodagrita is you take ghee, you take that solid ghee and you put it in cool water. And when you wash that ghee in cool water, it will start absorbing all the water and become a white mass. And we do it 100 times. When we wash ghee with water 100 times, it becomes a big white mass. And that is what is Shatadhodagrita. We have created a foot cream that you can use. We have created a foot cream that you can use, and it is there on the shop, or you can get Shatadhodagrita, or you can prepare it at home. It will take about 3 to 4 hours to prepare that, right? So at least. So when you prepare Shatadhodagrita and apply it on your feet from heel to toe, you'll see that not only your sleep will improve, but you'll also see that your sole will become, that is, your feet will become much more softer, and your sleep will definitely improve, right? And you'll feel much more rested, much more peaceful. Now, how many times do you do it? You do it once at bedtime. Once at bedtime. Any other alternative that can be used? Yes, you can use ghee or butter. Butter is the best that you can use if it is available at home. Unsalted butter. Try it out tonight. How many of you are going to try this out tonight? And how many of you are going to try this tonight? Super. Try it and let me know tomorrow. Yes, in the chat box, if you're going to let me know, do it for 5 minutes. Right? Do it for 5 minutes. I'm already sleepy. Great. I have that calming effect at times. Okay. All right. Don't use it on acne, please. No. Can apply it on dry patches on your body, but not on acne. Right? Now, Shatadhodagrita, you do it. And if you want, you can just wipe your feet before you sleep if it is too oily for you. And right now, you can use the butter, but the best one is Shatadhodagrita. It is available in the form of a foot cream on the website. Now, meditation, you already have the link to it, to which you have lifetime access to. You can go there and you can scan this QR code. It will directly take you to that. Now, open page number 17. I want you all to open page number 17. And I want you to write that you are creatures of habits, because this has to be hardwired into your system, that we all are creatures of habits. These habits for all the 5 elements is what you're going to put. Right? These are the habits that they're going to inculcate. If you do it, right? Take action in the chat box. If you're going to act on each and everything that I mentioned here right now, act in the chat box. If you're going to put into action each and everything, because unless and until you do action, none of this knowledge is going to work for you. None of this is going to work for you. So act, commit to action. And when you see that you commit to your action, starting right now, your life will transform. Only action can release you. Okay? Super. Now, this is the shop that you can go to. This is the shop that you can go to. If you want to save this, you can do that. It will come up in the WhatsApp group also. You can get your stuff from here. And this is what we use at home. You can get it from anywhere you wish, but these are things that we use at home. Now, for everyone who has been here, I'll give you a mastermind on what Triphala can do. Let me just give you that mastermind on Triphala. There you go. So that nobody misses. I'm just switching out the chat box so that nobody misses it. You can save that link. There you have it. You can save that link and watch it. Save that link and watch it. Let me just bring. All right. And I'm also going to share the link to this form. Okay. I'm also going to share the link to this form so that you can ask your questions there. Okay. I'm also going to share the link to this form so that you can ask your questions there. If in case you missed to ask questions today, don't worry. I'll be answering questions from that form. Okay. The reason for that is a lot of things that can be asked there in the chat box. There are good chances that we might miss it. Right. And I don't want anybody to miss it. Okay. There is a link to the form. There's a link to the form. You can click on that and you can ask your questions. The questions that have come on the form, I'll just answer it now. Just give me a moment. Okay. The relevant questions to this workshop will be answered. Okay. We'll be answering all the questions relevant to this workshop. There are 3 questions that have come up. One is, give me a moment. Okay. Okay. So, Dr. Siddhalinga Reddy, you have raised a concern that is very, very specific to your problem, right? So please do reach out to our team, right? It's a big problem. It's very, very, they've got a lot of questions on the medicines that you're taking and all that. So please do reach out to the team on 910-910-9160 on WhatsApp, 910-910-9160 on WhatsApp, or also you can reach out to us on Instagram, right? Search for H Warrior, HWARRIER, and it'll take you to my handle. If you post the question there, me or my team will get it answered. Okay, I'll be checking it. I check it regularly and make sure that the questions are answered because it is very specific for you, right? Now, coming to the next question. Can I make habits for my kid too? He's suffering from IBS. Yes, please. You can do that. So somebody asked about using Triphala for kids. Okay. Now you can use it with honey. You need good quality honey, forest honey, which is unprocessed, and good quality forest honey is also available on our website if you want. So you can use that 1 gram of Triphala with a few drops of honey, mix it and give it to the child at bedtime. That's a good thing to do, right? For kids, it can be given with honey. Foot massage has to be done by hands. You can do it with hands. Parul, if you have a loving partner who might be able to help you out with the massage, nothing like it, right? How long we have to take Triphala? It can be taken lifelong. What if we miss doing these habits sometime? Kavya, nothing wrong. We all are humans, right? We all miss certain things at times. It is totally fine, right? So the only thing is to make up for it, right? If you've forgotten once, have that memory and make sure that you never miss those. If you do, accept and move on. That's the best thing to do. Tea preparation, it is there on the WhatsApp group in the form of a video, right? It will be shared. It is usually shared every day. There's a link in the group description. You'll find the video to that in the group description. Tablets for Triphala, I usually don't recommend. The powder is the best. What specifically can be avoided or for psoriasis? Please reach out to our team because it is something very, very specific for you. It can only be answered in that way because this is not completely relevant to this workshop. and for everyone. That is why I'm asking you to do that. I think I explained about detox tea. I'll explain about it more detailed tomorrow. Okay. Can I follow this step for my 4.5-year-old who has eczema? Yes, you can, except for the scrub. Be a bit careful about the scrub. After a workout, should I clean myself with water? After a workout, should I clean myself with water and then apply the scrub? You can just, wipe yourself with water and then apply the scrub. Can Trifla be given to kids? What is the dose? 1 gram, same. Detox tea, Govindaraju, it is there on the WhatsApp group. Please check it out. Do you have any treatment clinic that we can take? Surya, we are here to transform your health, right? So if you want to take a consultation, reach out to the team. They'll be able to help you out with that, right? But do remember to follow this, because this is going to be the base of your health, right? We dream of a world without doctors and pills. And we do help people improve their health, and we also help people long term also, right? It's not just one consultation. We help long term also, but then this is going to be the base. Follow these first, right? I spent 45 minutes in the washroom to empty my bowels. I'm 21 years old. I feel again, it's something very specific. So do please do reach out to the team. That being said, follow these steps for the 5 elements, and you'll see a remarkable change, right? So from here on, the questions that have come from here on will be taken in tomorrow. After the session tomorrow, I'll be here till 9 p.m. tomorrow morning. Sorry, 9 p.m. tomorrow evening to answer your questions. There are a few more questions that have come up. All those will be answered before the end of this workshop. Okay. So once again, once again, I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and everyone who has been here. Have a very good night. I wish you all the very best, and do start. How many of you are going to start at least 3 of the steps today and tomorrow? Me in the chat box. Right? That is what is going to elevate you to the next level, my friends. Okay. If you want elevation, you take action. Only action can elevate you. Okay. So start these, and I'm sure that you'll start seeing a remarkable change in yourself even before you finish this workshop. And I'm sure that some of you have already started feeling it, right? Have a very, very, very good night, right? Sleep well. And I'll be answering all the questions in the days to come. If I've missed any, there are a few that have just come. I'll be answering them tomorrow. Have a very good night. I wish you all the very best. Love each and every one of you. And have a very good night's sleep. Take care. Bye-bye.